As they say, if you're sad, add more lipstick and attack. Inner beauty is great, but a little lipstick never hurts. Some girls are just born with glitter in their veins. So is Bhumika Bari. She's a celebrity makeup artist and a beauty influencer. You're welcome to our show, Bhumika.
Thank you so much, Rashi. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
So, I want to share this with everyone that Bhumika started late. She
Yeah.
she went through motherhood, a great marriage she is in, and she started her career pretty late, and today she's successful. So that's a great inspiration. To start with, Bhumika, I would want you to share your journey, how you started, and where are you today, everything with us.
Rashi, to be very honest, I was, like a makeup junkie from the very childhood. I was very fond of makeup and, lipsticks and nail polishes. So that never inspired me to do anything, in makeup. So I was a banker before marriage, and I have two kids. And as you said, I started very late. So 6 years back, I attended a makeup artist, a class. I just wanted to learn basic makeup for myself because it's my passion. I love makeup. It's like, when I go to Sephora or any other makeup place, I'm like it's my place. It's my happy place. So I attended this makeup class with a makeup artist in Delhi. And there and then I realized that, whatever she was teaching, she was very good, in fact. And whatever she was teaching, I knew everything about it. I used to read on Facebook and, see a lot of YouTube videos and everything because as a mother, I couldn't go out much. I was, looking after two babies. So I used to just try it on myself. And when I attended that class, and to my surprise, that makeup artist came up to me and she actually complimented me and she said, why are you here for a class? And I said, I really wanted to learn what's happening actually nowadays in the world. So she said, you don't need it. I mean, she says, I just love your makeup. And then she, actually compared me to a very good makeup artist who's in Hollywood. And I was very happy. So that was little thing that, it just gave me a click, like I should do something. And things started happening with the support of my family, my husband and everybody. I went to London from UAL, that's University of Arts of London. I did my makeup course. Then I did a hairstyling from AOFM London. And then the journey kept on moving. I did a couple of master classes with Mario, who's a makeup artist, to Kim Kardashian. I did a master class with Sameer Kwazami. And then twice I did a master class with Jordan Liberty, who's a very good celebrity makeup artist in Hollywood. And he's a photographer himself. And I learned so much from him. Like today, where I am, it's all about, learning from your mentors and then coming, here.
And that's very inspiring what you just shared. So, Bhumika, tell us about the different festival looks, since this is the festival month now and Diwali is just around the corner, and especially Karwa Chauth, I think this is just here. Let us first start with the daily routine look, because festivals you like to be dressed up all the time.
For a basic look for a woman, if somebody doesn't want to, do too much of makeup, somebody who's not too much fond of makeup, what you need few things. Like even if you don't have to buy expensive products. You can just buy few drugstore products and then you're good to go. You need a kajal which suits your eye. You need a bronzer or a contour powder for yourself. There are basic brands that get good colors for Asian skin tones. Okay. So what you need is a basic brown palette, because we Indians, on our skin tones, browns are like heaven for us. For everyday makeup look, you need a mascara, a bronzer, your eyebrows should be like perfect, and a lip color and a blusher. So what you can do is, with the bronzer, you can just give a color to your eyes so that, it just get a nice eye color, just simple, just to cover up whatever is, your blue lines or anything. You want to put a kajal, fine. You just put a thin line, smudge it with your hand. You don't even need a brush for it. Even a Q-tip, of a bud, you can just smudge it, and you have a light, just, it's not a kajal, but it gives you that feel of a kajal, which is smudged. Put a mascara. You don't even need a foundation. If you have a BB cream, you have a CC cream, fine. If you don't even have that, your your face prep should be perfect. You should moisturize your face every day. You should use a good serum. And every day one should use is an SPF. If you use a CC cream, it has an SPF, fine. You use that. If you don't have that, it's okay. You just use any SPF. Or over your moisturizer, take a concealer. Any concealer, any brand concealer. You don't have to buy a high-end brand. You can just buy Maybelline, which is available everywhere. And it has every skin tone, color in it. And it's about that Asian skin that we have. You just take one color that is of your skin tone, a color which is little lighter than your skin tone, and then you can do your whole makeup with it. So that's your basic look, you can, and just mascara. Mascara does wonder. You don't even have to put a liner if you put a good mascara. A 2-3 coats of mascara gives an effect of a liner. You don't have to use a liner. It just draws that line, and very flawless line you get. So that's the basic. You just need a concealer, a bronzer, one kajal pencil if you like, your eyebrow color. That even your eyebrows you can do with a basic brown eyeshadow, a dark or a lighter one which you can match. And that's it, a lipstick. You're good to go for your basic look for every day. I think that every woman has it nowadays because you're so much aware of all the beauty products. So you have it every day in your place. So, that's for the basic look. You can just do it every day.
This is wonderful because with the lockdown, I think we all have forgotten to do the makeup, especially
Yeah,
for
I know.
somebody who doesn't do makeup at all. And I think this is lovely to hear all this. Great. Bhumika, since the festivals are around, let us start with the first festive look, that is the Karwa Chauth look. So,
for Karwa Chauth, it depends on what you're wearing. But for a basic look, you want to look little glam. You want your eyes to be popped up. So any makeup palette that you have, which has little golden browns, your bronzy colors, you can just take a lighter matte shade on your upper crease, put a shadow, put a glitter shadow, there'll be glitter shadows in your palette, suit yourself, take a brown or a bronzy. This is the basic look that I'm telling you. If you're wearing red, you don't have to put red glitter on your eyes. You don't have to do that. You can just do a little brown glitter or a bronzy eye and then just play with your lip color. Probably you can go for a nude lip. If you're wearing red, you can go for a peachy tone. You don't have to wear red. You can wear red also if you want to, because brown eyes, bronzy eyes can carry a red lip color. And take a thin brush if you have. You get these makeup, you don't have to buy makeup brushes. You get these brushes that, those paint brush also, you just get a thin brush and draw a line, with your any gel eyeliner if you have. Or if you have a liquid eyeliner, just draw a line here, just very close to your lashes and do a good mascara. You can do a wing liner probably for a Karwa Chauth also. You can just a nice sharp wing liner with little glitter and a bindi looks fantastic with a red color. That also looks so beautiful on a Karwa Chauth if you don't want to be too dramatic,
once we floated your poster, we got a lot of inquiries from women asking for different looks. Now, one of the inquiries speaks about the girl cards party look. So
Okay.
Can we speak about that now?
A teenager wants to go for a card party. Nowadays, every teenager goes out. So, but a teenager doesn't have to wear too much of makeup. They have flawless skin. So, what they can do is like if if they're wearing an attire which is all blingy, they can just take that bling color that they of their attire and just put it on your lid. That is it. Just please wear mascara, 2-3 coats of mascara, and on your lower lash line, don't wear anything. You have just good cheekbones, I don't think you need to contour. If you have a smaller forehead, you don't need to contour. So same way, you can just use a highlighter. You can even use a highlighter color on your lids. That also looks very beautiful if you have a blingy highlighter. With the bling, I think a nude lip color or a peachy lip color looks stunning for a teenager. They don't need too much of makeup. A good highlight, cheekbones, and they're a little on your nose tip and your eyebrows. That looks fantastic on a teenager.
You're making it sound so easy, and I think it is easy because the
It
way
is easy, yes. If you try, keep on trying at home. But I would add one thing for every teenager, for every woman. Please use a good skincare. Do your skincare regimen. Always take off your makeup before going to sleep. Please use your moisturizer, your serums correctly, and then go off to sleep. Never sleep with your makeup on. Your skin always breathe when you sleep. So just moisturize, oil your face, whatever suits your skincare. Your skin, use that, and you can just make your skin rest and see your face in the morning. Believe you me, it does wonders.
yeah, and I think after so much of pressure and so much of work from home, I think we all need some me time, and I think this is the
Of
best way
course.
to indulge. Excellent. How about Diwali party look? Let's talk about that because I think the parties have started with social distancing, but they are there. So let's talk about that.
For Diwali party and there is social distancing, plus you wearing a mask. So one thing I would like to add is don't wear, a glossy lip because that will transfer. Make sure wear a matte lipstick or a matte lip color which does not transfer, so that even if you take off your mask, it doesn't get transferred on your face. Now for the Diwali look, what one can do is you don't have to be too dramatic on your eyes. You can just do matte eyes. You can just play with brown colors. Like you can take a lighter color first, and then you can just start blending it, it properly, and then just take the color from lighter to the darker color, and then you can just take a black color eyeshadow and just smudge it here on your, like a liner. Don't give any glitter if you don't want to go for a glitter kind of a look. You can just do matte eyes. Just do your all of this, till here, and just blend the black color also to here. And even on the lower lash line, use the same colors. Bring your just smudge it the way I have smudged it. It's like just use all the colors and make it little dramatic. Put a nude or a white eyeliner inside. You can always do a different color eyeliner, like a green. You can do a blue eyeliner. That also looks stunning. My mentor, Jordan Liberty, he's done, amazing shoots for all the big brands that nowadays we see. And he never uses foundation. Like even when he comes for a masterclass on his table, I've never seen foundation on his table. I've only seen concealers. And it gives you a flawless base. You don't have to use foundation. Buy cake yourself. You don't have any palettes. You must be having eye pencils, those glitter eye pencils, or, your eyeliner, color eyeliner pencils. You can always smudge it on your eyelids and then just, smudge it properly. Even with your hands, you don't need brushes. You don't want to do anything? Okay, fine. You can just do a black smoky eye. That looks so beautiful with all the looks. You can do a brown smoky eye. You don't need palettes for that. You can just do it with your eyeliner. Black kajal you can do. Everybody has one eyeshadow at least. I think a black and a brown everybody has. So one technique, use your pencil, smudge it, and then set it with the eyeshadow. Your basic black or brown. And then just dab, dab, dab. And you're good to go. Just clean it a little bit. It will go with every outfit that you wear. If you like smoky eyes. I think smoky eyes, one look which I guess everybody can carry. Brown, black, You want to give it, a more festive effect. Take any glitter that you have in your house, any palette. Just dab, dab, dab with your hand on that smoky eye. You know what looks good on you. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. It's just that, we don't pay attention to that. So just pay attention what looks good on you, and just with 2-3 products, definitely you can create any look that you want.
So, who would say that Bhumika is not less than a young girl, seeing her skin? So, we would want you to share the secret about your daily care, about the daily skincare.
Rashi, skincare is very, very, very essential. very, if you, that's, I said earlier also, if you have good skin, you don't need makeup. You don't need any coverage on your skin. You know, a good skin is like a canvas that, you know, you already have. You just need to paint a little bit. In my daily, like, morning routine, what I do is, after my shower, I always use a serum. Definitely, my serum has vitamin C, and my serum has retinol. So it depends on, you know, you should always try what suits your skin. I would tell people, don't invest in skincare up till until you're sure about it. See, skincare are expensive. So always go and take a, you know, sample from them. Ask for a sample. Definitely brands, good brands, they give you samples. Try them. Try them for a week. Maybe they, you know, give you a breakout, or they just create a rash on your skin. So always try it and then invest it. That's what I do. And what I do is I keep on changing in every 3 months. I try new products, something or the other, you know, affects your skin, because it, what happens is, if you're using one product for long, you know, it starts giving you little effect then. So you should just give it a break and then probably go back to the first product again. So I start with my serum, my moisturizer. Then if it's winter time, definitely I use a face oil, because, you know, your face gets very dry in winters. But in summers, I don't use a face oil in the morning. And then definitely I use an SPF every day, whether it's sunny, whether I'm inside, whether I'm going out, whether I'm not going out. SPF 50 is very, very, very important for teenage girls, for school going girls, for anybody, for any child, for anybody, in fact, men, women, everybody. It's so important to use SPF. Always use an SPF over your moisturizer. We have moisturizer with SPF nowadays also. If you're, you know, too lazy to apply 2, 3 layers, so you get SPF with, you know, SPF 50. I think SPF 50 is must, the way we have the sun and the you know, the pollution here in India. And then, of course, that's more than enough for my skin. But my nighttime routine, definitely, if I've gone out, I take off my makeup properly. I cleanse my face. I remove all my makeup with all the cleansing balms, and then I wash my face with a, you know, a cleanser. You should always double cleanse, because there are, you know, makeup products that stay onto your face. They don't come out in one go. Then, of course, I use a toner. Once it gets settled down, then of course my serum, my moisturizer, my face oil. And if I want to use, of course, I go for a, you know, night face mask. I just apply it and it just hydrates my face, and I go off to sleep. Because it is very important. Your skin always breathes in the night. Always. So you need, even if you use a coconut oil on your face, you know, if you don't have an acne prone skin, it just moisturize. It, you know, it will control your fine lines. Your SPF will help you reduce your fine lines. If, you know, because the moment the sun hits our sun, we start doing like this and we get fine lines. People don't understand that. We need to apply sunscreen, which is very necessary during the daytime. So that's my skincare. I'm a big skincare freak. So I think skincare is the best makeup that one can invest. Invest in your skincare, you will invest less in makeup.
And it's very apparent also, because seeing your skin and the way you put such light makeup, and I think it's beautiful. You look beautiful, Bhumika. I must say.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, Bhumika, why don't you share some recent achievements? Because we were going through your Instagram page and we saw that you've done a couple of shoots with some celebrities. Let's talk about that.
As well. Okay. I did the shoot with Govinda ji and her daughter and his daughter, and then I did 2 shoots, and I did a Lakme Fashion Week Karishma Panna. Then I did a shoot for a magazine with Sana Khan, Mandana Karimi, then Kritika Kamra. I did makeup for Melvin Lewis. Then I did for Sakshi Malik. Then I did couple of shoots with couple of fashion designers like Veena Dhaka ma'am, Renu Tandon, Nikita Tandon, Rahul Khanna, and Rohit Gandhi. So shoots is what I've done more. Yes, I've done bridal and, you know, party makeups and all, but most of my work is you know, for the shoots and everything. I did with Tanisha Mukherjee also, who's Kajol's sister.
And we wish you all the luck for the future also for this.
Thank you so
Bhumika.
much.
What is your advice to other aspiring makeup
I
artists?
would tell them that for their makeup kit, if they want to invest in good products. Don't take your client's skin, as a just like a don't spoil their skin using bad products. You can charge them, but give them good products. Don't you charging them and again providing them with good bad products which spoils their skin is not good. I mean, you should have that thing. If even if you're charging more, show them that, yeah, I am putting good products, so that's why I'm charging more. Because your client's skin is very important to you. The client would say that, yeah, the products that you use, it didn't affect my skin later when she takes off the product. That's what my a lot of my celebrities, they tell me, my models, they tell me that, your products don't spoil our skin, because normally they get acne, they get rashes on their skin. So buy good products. Okay, fine. Do it for you with your pocket money, but then still buy good. Even drugstore brands are very nice. We have such good brands in drugstore also. And don't follow what others are following. Do what you like to do. The makeup that you like to do. Do transformations, but stick to the color that the client has. I know there are certain clients who want 2 to 3 tones lighter than their skin tones. Fine. When the client wants it, you need to give it, but then don't suggest it. If the client wants it, fine, you give it, but don't suggest it. I think you should enhance what the client has, what your client beauty is. You should just enhance that, not give it another look, so that it just the transformation sometimes changes your face. For me, doing makeup is enhancing what your own features, not giving complete transformation. Just don't you don't give good lashes and then you are charge a bomb. Don't do that. Give them good lashes, fine. Charge them. Tell them this is a good brand of lashes that I'm giving you, and you can reuse them. So, nowadays, like people say, airbrush makeup, HD makeup. This is nothing. Use your hands. I think all the big makeup artists, the legends makeup artists, Kevin Aucoin, Pat McGrath, I have not seen them using any airbrush tools or anything. They use their hands. They use brushes which are there. I'm very old school, but that's the way I am. You should not cake a person's face. I think natural beauty looks stunning. That's what.
Yeah, I think this is a great tip that you're sharing with everyone. The lockdown has pressurized many women. Time is just right to let loose, enjoy, and get beautiful for festivals ahead. Get in touch with Bhumika Bari, book your appointment. Her number is available on the post, and gather all the happiness and all the great tips that she will share with you. Thank you so much, and thank you, Bhumika, for all your time.
Thank you, Rashi. Thank you so much. Thank you.